Hey, oh, I don't have my hat. Where the heck is my hat?
It's right
there. I can't do this without my hat.
It's right there. Man, I can't have the hat. Jeez.
There we go. Hey, everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
We're the Big Family Homestead. And doggone it, we have got so much stuff to talk about. Oh.
He's got his list. Again.
Oh, and there's big questions. There's future stuff. And we're going to share with you the stuff and things. Yeah, we will. What? I have my list. For those of you who don't know, we've chosen on Sundays to do kind of a recap of what's going on during the week. However, we will explain what all this nonsense is. We will also explain and tell you about some things that are coming, but also stuff that you didn't see during the week.
Right.
You could probably start with that one right there, Mama, right there. That one right there. You see that one right there? It's right there.
If you'd hold it still,
It's just the coffee talking. It's just the coffee talking.
Oh my gosh. All right, so.
I don't usually drink coffee.
No, he doesn't.
Not anymore.
Today should be interesting.
Sorry, just the coffee talking.
So this week, our very large St. Bernard puppy, who's 9 months old, needed a bath.
Nana.
Poor Nana.
Poor Nana. What about poor father?
You didn't give her the bath.
No, it's just a reference. Anybody got this? All right, keep going.
So, poor Nana had to get a bath, and she's not a huge fan of baths.
Nana, come up here. Can we reason with each other? Can I negotiate? What about bones? You like bones? Can I get you to get in the thing here?
So we kind of have to.
However,
He picked her up and put her in the tub. Don't let him.
we can do this. 2 down. Hold on. Back it up. Back it up, dog. There we go. See? She can be reasoned with. I told you. Look at that. In the tub. No muss, no fuss.
She didn't get in the tub.
No
by
coconuts.
herself.
Let's party. Scout's on her. The last time I let her and Claire do the bath, it was like battle royale in there. There's howls, I heard battle axes clashing. There was actually a fireball that came through the wall, and then the dog came running out and then soaked the couch. And that's what her experience was.
Baloney.
Oh, hey, look at my experience. You can see it.
You know
It's
what
on
a
film.
good story maker he is? He just created a story. That's a bunch of hooey.
There was screeches. I saw a chicken. I don't know how they did that. I saw a chicken.
Chicken? Really?
She was using it to scrub the dog with. Anyway, so poor Nana, bath time. We'll show you a
I
little
don't
bit.
think it's poor Nana. It's poor Mama.
Oh, now wait a second.
No, because you're creating such a drama here. It's ridiculous.
The truth is she didn't want to do it at all, so I said, I'll do it. That's the truth.
Okay, ladies out there, how many of you let your husband do something that you normally do and you have to go in and do this because they'll create a mess bigger than what you would create?
I said, no, I'll clean the dog. And I got in there and I was all set up, ready to go. And she busts through the door and says,
that's
no.
more hooey.
She says, no, you're going to make a mess. She wouldn't even let me try.
He wouldn't do it right. He'd use too much soap.
I hope you're hearing this. I was
Sorry,
ready.
it's my OCD showing again.
I was ready to go. And then she wouldn't let me do it. So I was pretty much sitting there chronicling what I helped with worked out good. Nana and I were like this. It's true. She's over there underneath the table. All right, moving on. The baby goat. The dancing baby goat, people. I honestly thought that it would be funnier. I was surprised that a lot of you did not have the reaction I thought you would. I mean, everybody was like, cute, cute, cute. But the number of people that were watching it was very low.
Yeah. I thought it was adorable, but then again, they are our goats, and our crowd, most of our crowd have goats, so.
Yeah, I just thought, well, and there was some person that was like, aren't you concerned that you're going to break your goats? Like, have you seen goats before? Because they climb on anything and everything, and they flop off of things that are very, very high, and they don't hurt themselves. And goats out in the wild, they're up in the stinking trees. They're up there whittling. They're whittling with knives for pianos. They're making fish hooks to hunt with. That part's not true. But they climb on everything. What are you doing? It's just a coffee talking.
Oh my God. Are we going to get through this or what?
That's what, nothing. Nothing. So I was surprised because I thought maybe I should rename the video Disco Goat because somebody made that suggestion.
Oh, funny. I hate his hair. Just like.
It's just the gray ones. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's just the gray ones. Okay. Funny thing this week, guys. I've been kind of letting out a little bits and pieces that we are going to be anniversarizing on the 25th year of our sentence. And apparently when you put one of these things on, stuff happens. I mean, I was telling a buddy earlier today that she was like, well, you know, she picked up the phone and said, oh, I didn't expect to talk to you. And I said, well, I live here. And she goes, well, I guess you do have that right. I said, yeah, I kind of vaguely remember a ring and a dress. And then I woke up and there was no more money in my pocket. I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Wedded bliss.
Bliss is ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. In all honesty, I am very extremely grateful that God has blessed Mama and me together because I guess I deserve it. I take all the serious moments and go, so I guess she's due one. But I for my part in this, I'm super, super grateful. And I still love you even when you have your scab collection and you leave it out. That part's not true at all. If you haven't figured out, my defense mechanism is humor. Oh, the funny thing about this, if none of that was funny.
I don't even need to be here.
Come on now. The funny thing is I've been hinting at you guys that our anniversaries come out. Our anniversary is next month. Hey, Caleb is right there.
He's behind the camera.
If you prance around, bro, the camera jiggles.
And it distracts Dad. So
no, it's the people that are watching it on their TVs. It goes.
But it distracts you from saying what you need to say.
So if he was a reindeer, his name would be Prancer. Okay, Prancer, chill out.
Just stand still, please.
Hold still.
Thank you, dear.
We'll let you touch the button in a minute, all right? Just calm down, buckaroo. Now he's mouthing things at us. I don't understand. I don't speak Morse code. Okay, so the funny thing is, stop moving. You're shaking the camera. I keep telling everybody our anniversary's coming up in May next month.
Next month is April.
Yahtzee. And there's only one person who made a comment that picked up on it.
Who?
I actually don't remember. I remember commenting on her comment.
Huh.
Because she's like, it's not next month.
Oh, funny.
And I was like, oops. And I admitted I was wrong, but.
Oh, funny.
So it's actually in May.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys who caught it, good for you. If not, sorry. There.
All right. So this week, Claire's school had a solo and ensemble competition. There was area schools that came to the school, and they were all competing to go to state. And well, Claire didn't get a 1 on her piece.
No.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. She got a 1 on her piece, but it was a secondary piece, so she doesn't get to go to state. However, their woodwind ensemble.
Yes.
Our ensembles are going
Yes.
to state.
Yeah, all of the ensembles are going to state. They have a polka one.
They got a polka band, which I think is pretty hardcore.
I think that's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome.
I wonder what polka would sound like with distortion and loud drums.
Okay. No, squirrel.
It would sound like Metallica.
They also have a jazz band,
With
and then they
tubas.
have a woodwind ensemble.
And a flute
totally
choir,
trying
and a
to.
percussion choir.
You can't talk over her. TV guys.
Anyway, they're all going to state. So, yay.
Although I will say that in the hallway before we went, well, no, we didn't go on. We went in. We watched.
Yes.
There was this person. Well, here. I have to be very quiet because we're at Solo and Ensemble Festival. Claire just played her clariphone and it rocked. It sounded nothing like a tuba, which shocked me. We're hanging out with Riley. I don't know why. She just came over. So, yeah. Right? Right? Am I right? Nice enough, but the kid wouldn't leave us alone until we signed everything she owned.
That's not true.
I had to sign her eyebrows
No, that's not true.
and her teeth.
She was very sweet.
Well, that's not the point. She was very sweet. And when we signed her books and...
Stop. We didn't do that. Now stop.
True, I didn't sign the teeth. The books was different. Okay, I give. All
He
right.
didn't sign anything. He's full of baloney.
She was very nice.
She was very nice.
All right.
Very quiet.
Paquito commercial, and this is just so that for those of you guys who are looking for... Claire, I can see the camera rumbling. Can you not jump around? Please. For the love of Pete.
Who's Pete?
I don't know, actually. We say that all the time. I'm guessing it might be St. Peter?
Okay.
I don't know.
Go with that.
For those of you interested in the Thrive Life thing, go back and watch a video. We've got a special going on this month.
Yep.
Big sale next month. That's it. Commercial's done.
Done.
Okay, now, what is all of this nonsense in front of us? Do tell, Mumsy.
Okay. So in our area in Wisconsin, there's actually several of these
Pantries.
pantries, okay? They're called Ruby's Pantry, and they are for frugal families. There is no income requirement or anything like that. Anybody can go, and for one share, you spend $20, and you get
ton.
you get a truckload of food. Okay, I take two
Shares.
Well, no, I take 2 tubs. They can be laundry basket size. I take something slightly larger because our laundry baskets are pretty flimsy. But we always get 2 shares, and we come home with a truckload of stuff. Organic cottage cheese, and it's different every month. If this is a once a month thing, they have it at different times in different locations. This month in Medford was on the 24th, and there's pizzas, there's pizza crusts, there's
Show
chicken
that
nuggets.
bag. Pull that thing up. It's huge.
There's 4 of these, okay? And these are really good chicken nuggets. We got sweet potato fries last month. Oh my gosh, they were delightful. Oh yeah, peppers. This is a 5-gallon bucket of pickles.
That's a whole lot of
They're
dilly.
pickle slices. There's bread, there's jelly beans, meatballs, boxes of lasagna. Oh, there was a whole case of these.
12 bags.
TP, water, TP.
This box right here, or
Oatmeal.
this thing, is a 3-gallon thing of ice cream.
Yeah. Cherry.
So if you are anywhere near the central Wisconsin area,
Yes. Google Ruby's Pantry. We'll put a link to the website below. I don't know it off the top of my head. Thanks, Vanna.
yeah. I
What
guess I
else?
got to put my good looks to use for
yeah.
something.
Pizzas. Yeah, right.
There's more than you can see
French
here, guys.
fries. Yeah, there's loads of stuff here.
Oh, Jonathan,
Super
grab
good
grab
stuff.
that thing over there. Grab that thing over there.
What thing?
This is what surprised me because I didn't know he liked this.
What's that?
The black jelly beans.
I never knew that this upside down. I never knew he liked those.
Didn't know he liked the black
jumping, please,
licorice.
son.
But there's all kinds of stuff, and we wanted to share it with you guys just because. Yeah, we don't.
We don't drink soda, but this is stevia and sugar, not high fructose corn syrup. So it'll be a nice treat once in a great while.
So I'll drink it all so that the family doesn't have to deal with it. Right? I mean, no? Whoa! What are you doing? And by the way, let me ask, what's with these stupid Hobbit-sized
Why
cans?
are they so flippin' small?
These are like Frodo Baggins size. It's like, really? Are they just trying to get us used to drinking smaller so they can charge us the same amount of money?
And wait a minute, they used to be 8 ounces. Now they're 7.5.
It's a deception. This, honestly,
Because-
I know I'm joking around, but this is what they call inflation. You watch. Over time, they'll start reducing the sizes. The big cans will be gone, and this will be the norm.
Right.
But the price won't change.
No. Well, the way that they can reduce the size, and if you notice, your peanut butter jars do the same thing, unless they're glass. The plastic peanut
It's
butter,
bowed in.
It's bowed in on the bottom so that they can put less product in the can
And it looks the
and
same.
charge the exact same amount.
And it looks the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Get off your soapbox, jeez. No,
I thought it was good.
No, I know, I'm teasing.
Got a big question coming up for you guys, and then I want to talk about something on a little bit, believe it or not, more on the serious side.
Ever? Really?
No, yeah. The big question is this. We did a video, or rather I did a video earlier this week about blessings, how they're all around you. And so many of you put down some stories that were just amazing to read, that you've been through horrible medical things, or this turned out that way, and how you could see that there were blessings in your life. And it was so cool that there were so many people that said, you know what, I choose not to see the negative. I choose to see the positive, even though things had gotten completely sideways. And so my question to you guys is this. And this is a serious thing because we have a lot of fun. We try to make what we do family friendly all the time. We try to make what we do something that's accessible to everybody. Even though there might not be homesteaders out there, you guys are kind of just getting a look through the window at what we do.
Yeah.
And I think that it's important that we all take stock and we all go, all right, well, how can I be better as a human being? You know? Mm-hmm. And so my question to you is this. What would be, if you took this seriously, and then I got a great story for you. I got a great story from one of our subscribers. What would be one thing that you could maybe do in your own life that might just make a little difference, might make something a little more positive, might take that negative and twist it just a little bit so that it can kind of get back on track and maybe be an example to other people that might be going through something horrible, that it's not all bad, you know? I mean, okay, here's the thing, guys. People all around you don't know what they're going through.
No.
You have no idea whether that person who's a really grumpy person in the line in front of you at the grocery store didn't just have a miscarriage a week ago.
Or their spouse is leaving, or, yeah, it could be anything. I mean, Claire was actually mentioning that the other day. One of her teachers,
Abnormally
rude to her, and she couldn't figure out why, because she just asked a simple question, and he was just kind of snapped her head off. And I said, well, you know, honey, you never know what he's going through at home. You know, his wife could have cancer, or you never know what's going on, and he doesn't understand how to deal with that emotion, and he just he's snap at everybody. And she's like, well, that's wrong. I said, yes, I understand. You and I understand that, but a lot of people don't.
you never know what's going on in somebody else's life.
Right.
And I did a lot of music ministry, and our main target was teenagers and 20-year-olds and stuff like that. And it was amazing to me that all it really took for a kid who was depressed was somebody that gave a crap about him. Somebody would honestly come and sit down and not be like, "Hey, brother, high fives. Jesus is the best," which obviously we do believe Jesus is but to be fake and plastic and phony doesn't help.
No.
But for somebody to be honest and true and real with somebody, it changes their world. You never know which kid's sitting in that cafeteria that wants to go home and commit suicide.
Right.
But if somebody just reaches out and talks to them and says, "Hey, you know what? Life's not all bad." And there are people that care. That changes everything. And so my challenge would be, what would be something that you could do? And I know this is kind of weird to be like, "Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to put words out there into the internet saying this is something that I'm going to try to do better." It's a challenge. We do it every day. Every video you see us do, we're putting a little bit more of us out there.
Yep.
So it's a challenge to you. I mean, we're putting out the video. Least you can do is a few words as Brad pensively strokes his beard. Now for the story. That video we did on finding the blessings and everything, and I'm going to condense this, and just mainly because I don't want to read it, but there is a subscriber, Flyboy. You know exactly who we're talking about. He is getting his airplane flying license. And the sum of it is this: they had gone on a flight from point A to point B, and then when they got there, the mechanics started peppering them with questions about, what about your pre-flight checks? What about this? What about that? Tell me more about the landing gear. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. And it had turned out that their flight, that landing, was the last flight that landing gear had worked properly. When they got it on the ground, it was destroyed.
That's insane.
They got back safely. They landed on the ground safely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he said, when they had to fly back, that was kind of, what did they say, a pucker-intensing flight.
Yes. That was were his exact words.
And I look at those things and I go, you know what? There are blessings all around us, guys. Even when we're slugging our way through things like cancer, even when you're slugging your way through depression or not having enough this or that, I gotta just tell you, if you choose to look through the dark and you say, "I choose to find the light," you're gonna find the light.
Yeah.
All right, Mama, your turn, go. It's on the list.
No, it's not.
It's not on.
There's no more on the list.
That's true, I'm just teasing her. She's very content to let me talk.
Yes. You're good at it.
Well, and that's so funny too, because every once in a while we'll get somebody who's all uppity going, "Why don't you shut up, Brad?" Do tell.
Yes, I don't have a lot to say. There are certain topics that I can talk about, and then some it's like, no, I just keep my mouth shut. And I don't really like talking on camera either, so.
So if we were like superheroes, I guess I could be the overtalker.
And I'm the undertalker?
The undertalker. She kills conversations with her lack of speaking, and I kill conversations with too much speaking. So we're like Wonder Twin powers of destroying conversations. All right,
funny.
guys.
Oh my goodness.
Big week ahead. Lots to tell you. That big secret, it's closer. About 2 more months. Working at it.
And again, no, I'm not pregnant. So just to make that clear. And nobody's getting married. Done.
It's actually, no, it's not. Well,
What?
I won't give any more hints. Okay, so that's it. I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
I'm
I'm blah, 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 blah.
blah, 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 blah. And you guys have a blah, 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 blah.